You have seen such kind of question in which the wire of length is given and we have to mold that wire into some other shapes. This kind of question that you have seen in your NCRT books and this kind of question that you have seen in many of the books, and these all are the primitive questions that has been solved in many of the examination that were asking some basic questions. Okay, this question is from basically from the concept of maxima and minima. We are already discussed such kind of questions, but if I will do this question will help me how to proceed with the questions of these kind. Okay, so what I will do, I will take all these concepts, I will gather all the concept that we will use in order to solve such kind of questions. And next thing, once we will solve this kind of question, that will help you to solve the smaller question or the easier question that has been made in these concepts. Okay, so let's start the question. The question is given as a wire of length 20 meter. 20 meter of wire length is given and is to be cut into two pieces. So I will say this is the wire that we are having. First length that we will take, that one is given as L1, and second length that one is given as L2. And we already given, it is already given that L1 is bent into square shape and L2 is bent into what? Circle. If you can see here, it is written that circle. So here it is written as circle. Now it is also given that the total length of wire is given as 20 meter. So I will write L1 plus L2, that is equal to 20 meter. So these all are the things that is given in this question. Okay, and we have to find 2A1 plus 3A2 area, that should be minimum. Okay, at last you have to find the value of pi L1 is to pi like L2, that what should be it equal to. So let's start things to jot down. So firstly, we already know L1. L1 is equal to the total length of the square, which means that I can write it as equal to 4A, which means that I can write the value of A as L1 by 4 because we know L1, it is given in the question. So you will write it as L1 by 4. And now you can find the area of square, that is given as A square, that is equal to L1 square by 60. Now next thing that is given as L2. L2 I can write the circumference of the circle, that is equal to 2 pi r. And if I want to find the value of r, I will write this L2 by 2 pi. Now, if I want to find area of the circle, I will write as pi r square. That is equal to L2 square by 4 pi square. I can write it like this. Done. Here we are finding the area of square. Here we are finding the area of circle. Now let's find the area, which is the main area that we have to find. So the total area that will become 2A1 plus 3A2, and that is equal to 2 into, I will write it as L1 square by 16 plus 3 into L2 square by 4 pi square. I can write it like this, L2 square by L2 square by 4 pi square. Done. But we have to take everything in one form. Okay, only one function is allowed here. We can't take L1 and L2, so we will write L1 plus L2, that is equal to 20, which means that I can write the value of L2 as 20 minus of L1. And here you will write the same thing as 2 can cancel this value, you will get here the value as 8. So you will get L1 by 8, L1 square by 8 plus 3 by 4, and this value will become 20 minus L1 square by pi square. I can write it like this. Done from my side. Now let's move on to differentiate the value. If I will differentiate this one, let's jot it down and give me 1 second. Here we are writing the value of L as this one. This value will become pi, and this pi can cancel this one. So here you will write pi only. Okay, nothing that you have to change, only pi value that we are not writing here, we have to write it as pi. Now we are having the area that is given as L1 square by 8 plus 3 by 4 20 minus L1 to the whole square by pi. I can write it like this. Now we will differentiate A with the respect to L1, okay, because L1 is our function. So here you will write 2L1 by 8. Done. For this one, you will write 3 by 4 into 2, or we can write as minus of 20 minus of L1, and here you will write pi. Done. We can cancel this value. 2 are 4, and here you will write 2 4s are 8. So you will get, now this is the important thing. Whenever we have to find the minimum or maximum value, we can write it like this: dA by dL1 that is equal to 0. Last but not the least, you have to find dA by dL1 that is equal to 0 for finding the minimum value. Just you have to write it like this. So let's find this one. So 4 is equal to, we can write it as 3 by 4 pi, and sorry, 3 by 4, or we can write it as 3 by 2 pi. This one is called 3 by 2 pi 20 minus of L1. And this 20 minus of L1 can be written as L2. So you will write L1 by L2 that is equal to 3 into 4 by 2 pi. Now we can cancel this value. You will get the value as 2. And this pi will go on other side. You will get the value as pi of L1 is to L2 that is equal to 6 is to 1. And that's the ratio that you can find from here. That is pi L1 is to pi L2 that is equal to 6 is to 1. So this is the answer that you will get. The ratio of pi L1 is to pi L2 that is equal to 6 is to 1. This is the same concept that we are applying in any question that is coming in this range. So you have to apply the same concept. You have to do the same thing whenever you are getting such kind of questions. If you are getting something out from my sessions, you can like my video, you can share it with your friends so that they can understand the gist of each and every question that we are discussing here. Okay, or if you want to see more videos and something like this, you can share my video or subscribe my channel. Okay, so let's meet in the next session. Bye everyone.